Girl, Miss Lacy, 89.5 FM Ozcat Radio. I know y'all normally listening to Jeremy in the air check right now, but we had to check the air real big because we got Turf Talk in the building, Mr. Turfy Bernstein.
Hey, and you do know that.
And you do know that. Well, thank you very much for visiting us over here at the Cat.
Yeah, we chilling, man.
So tonight we got this little mega concert jumping off. You headlining it.
Yeah.
So you've been in the traffic. Where you been?
Family, man. You know what I mean. Just keeping this music together. You know, I'm a person that really put my all in all into my music. So I kind of like been studying the game and shit, and you know, well, my bad.
It's at the hours.
You know what I mean? We just been sitting back and just making sure when I drop my next album, it be the dopest album. You know what I mean? Because I really take pride in my music. So, you know, I only got 2 albums out. So I just took some time away from the game to grow up. You know what I mean? Got away from the streets for a little bit. Had a couple kids. You know what I mean? So, you know, life. You know what I mean? That's
right.
About it. But,
that's big.
I can't guarantee you that this album, this new Thug Therapy album, is like the hardest album that you're gonna hear in a long time. It's different. You know what I mean? It's for people that love music.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So on this Thug Therapy, what can we expect?
Thug Therapy, like, I don't know, I shock a lot of people every time I come out.
Therapy, I mean, it's therapy. That's more than just serving game. It's therapy jumping off.
Really, I tried, like, my last album was West Coast Vaccine, because it was at a time where they were saying the West Coast was dead, so I made West Coast Vaccine, like the cure, you know what I mean, for whatever was going on. And this album is Thug Therapy because it's a lot of things that I went through, you know what I'm saying, like really that should drive me
mad. Is that in the industry or in the traffic?
No, nothing in the industry, just like real life stuff, you know what I mean. I lost a daughter, you know what I mean, a couple years ago, and that kind of took a hold on me, you know what I mean. So like a lot of stuff like that was on my mind. I was getting into it with a lot of cats that I grew up with, you know what I mean. That was kind of tolling on me. So like the whole time I was making my album, it was like Thug Therapy. It was like therapy for me. It was a way for me releasing all my feelings, you know what I mean. So it's really therapy for me, you know what I mean, for this stuff.
That's right. So with this therapy that you've been going through, and you coming out of therapy and practicing what you learn in therapy in public, what's been the biggest growth in you?
The biggest growth, I've grown so much, you know what I mean. Like the biggest growth to me is just learning that this is a business, and like it's not all about fun, you know what I mean. Like I had to get really serious about my finances and just really serious about my future, you know what I mean. So biggest thing I learned is that while the getting is good, get it and make sure you do right with it and set your kids up, you know what I'm saying. So I just had to learn the business game and all this stuff.
Now you've been grinding a long time, like even just putting yourself out there from the beginning, just rapping as Kane back in the day.
Yeah. Me and you.
Man.
Hey, Shannon is like the first person, one of the first people that I rapped with in my career out here in the Bay, man. I'm just to put that for the record, say that on record. We had a dope ass song.
We did. We're gonna have to find that, brother.
Where that song at? We need that.
We're gonna find that.
Yeah.
And I want to say on air, Turfy is the first real person in this industry who I met, who I knew regularly, and then got a deal. And when they see me walking down the street in LA, we had no idea each other was there. I hear somebody calling my name, Shannon. That could be anywhere. There's hundreds of people there. But when you say Shannon Lacy, what's up, cuz? We're shooting a video with Snoop. You don't have nothing to worry about. You're just hungry, not no more. We got food. And for you to just take me and remember that, man, that stuck with me. That's, you know, I tell everybody that's part of my testimony. And it's really helped me grow. So thank you.
Thank you too.
And so, how do you keep from keeping it real going wrong? Because see, that's a thin line. You can't help everybody.
Well, maybe because I'm a down-to-earth dude, because I've been through, you know, I done had money, haven't had money. I've been through a lot of stuff, you feel me? So I think that keep me, I just don't put it, and plus I'm in my word too, you know what I mean? So I don't really put myself above nobody, you know what I mean? Because I come from really the most coolest people to me is everybody that come from the bottom. That's the people I can relate to. So I don't know. I just enjoy what God blessed me with. Don't let it go to my head. You feel me? And just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
And that's a big up too, you know, for you to just publicly announce, you know what I'm saying, that I stick with the word, you know. And a lot of people need to realize that God got soldiers everywhere, and He has to, because it's people that Turfy could touch and deliver the word to that the pastor can't get to. He's not gonna be at the rap concert tonight.
Yeah, I'm tired.
And it's that one-on-one, that relationship that's really big, bruh.
Yeah.
So growing up in the church and then going and becoming a successful rapper, how did that balance out with the family and the congregation?
I didn't really grow up in the church. My father, you know what I mean, he did the church. I come from a church backbone family, the Bernsteins, out of Richmond, California. But it's like a handful of us do what we wanted to do, and a handful of us did the other thing. So like church always been around us, but we wasn't exactly born in the church. So you know what I mean. I think it just influenced me musically, if anything. You know what I mean. And it made me love music. That's what it did do.
Well, the seed was definitely planted and sprouted, and that's a big up right there. So you got this album, you got a tour coming up, you got what type of promotional campaign?
We just finishing a tour right now. It's the 21st. It's the 21st show in like a month and a half, man.
That's big.
Just ripping up, man. We called it the Fast Money Tour. We've been having a ball, you know what I mean? We did a few shows with 40, a few shows with Key. A gang of shows by ourselves. It's just been big, so it's been a blessing. This is our last show right here.
Is this new project coming off your own label, or?
It's off of Sick With It / my own label. My own label is called Hood Boy Records.
Good Boy Records, y'all heard that, right?
It's just me, and I got a R&B singer. You know what I mean?
Okay, branching out and getting artists.
He dope. So it's just me and my R&B singer, man, and then my crew. You know, everybody that rolled with me.
Now on the business side, not only just working with artists, but an R&B artist. I mean, this requires beats with key changes and a little extra production and stuff. What's that relationship been like?
It's cool. It's cool. I just learned from like watching other people in the game. Just let your R&B artists be them.
Right.
You know, don't try to turn them into something that they're not like. Don't try to make them just sing all about gangster stuff or whatever you want. Let them be them, and they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Let them make the kind of music that they want to make instead of the kind of music you want to make, and everything will be cool. Cause we, at the end of the day, we all both artists.
Right.
So it's the same thing. Just let him do him. You know what I mean?
What do you see in the game right now that you think is lacking?
The game is everybody sound like somebody else. You know, a lot of people biting my homeboy Be the Weeder style nowadays, and I don't know. I just ain't heard nobody original and authentic that just stand out. You know what I mean? So I'm tired of waiting though, so I'm coming back now.
Hey, well,